Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Trader Henry. As you all know, I'm a swing trader and I trade only the majors. What do I mean by I trade only the majors? Like I trade any pair, not any pair though. For the past few months now, I've been focusing only on Euro USD and Gbpusd. But earlier this year and late last year, I was trading all the majors like USD CHF, AUD and the rest. But for some reasons, I only started focusing on Euro USD and Gbpusd because they correspond more to DSY. Like they move they move along with DSY more than any other majors. And you all know that DSY plays an important role in my trading decision. I use DSY as an indicator. Like, what do I mean by that? After analyzing my DSY and I see that DSY is about to get strong, what I do is I go down to either Euro USD or Gbpusd to take corresponding trades. Like, for example, this sell here on Gbpusd was as a result of this DSY strengths. So don't worry, we'll get to it. I'll show you how I was able to know that DSY is about to gain strength and how I also found the corresponding trade on Gbpusd. So for now, let's start with DSY. I'm a swing trader. I use higher time frames. I use my monthly charts to know the overall trend of the market. I use my weekly charts to know the current trend. Then daily time frame is where I do my entries. Sometimes I do my entries too on 4 hours, but that's rarely because I don't always like trading on 4 hours. 4 hours, there's a lot of noise and a lot of fake outs and the rest. So that's it. So looking at this our monthly time frame, what can we see here? As you can see, there is a resistance here. Price came, touched this zone here, it sold off, came back again, touched it, sold off, then came back again, broke above the zone, and currently it has already retested on the zone. On the process of the retesting, it also formed a double bottom on top of the zone. And you all know what this chart pattern double bottom does on a higher time frame. Remember, it's on the monthly time frame and also on a major level. So merely by barely looking at this, we all know that this market is currently in an uptrend. Then now another question is, where again do you think the market is trying to head to? So looking at the charts, the nearest place the market is trying to head to is this minor zone here. Then before it gets to this one over here, but this one is still far, very, very far off. This might even take either up to 6 months or even a year before the market can get to this zone here. So now our overall trend has already been confirmed as an uptrend using the monthly time frame. Then what we then do again is we go down to the weekly time frame to see what the market is currently doing, to see the current trend of the market. Then looking at the weekly time frame, let's zoom in. You can see that the market is already making a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So ideally the market should come again and place a higher high. And this higher high and higher low is a sign of an uptrend. And also there's a trend line here. You connect it from the peaks to the troughs. There's a trend line here. And if you look closely, there is a minor zone here. Remember, the market came all the way here. It sold off. It came back again, played around a little bit, then sold off. Then came back again, played around, and boom, it broke above it. Then already its price has already come back and retested that minor zone. Mind you, I did a YouTube video sometime last week, Wednesday, about my entry. Remember I told you guys I'm already long DSY and I'm also short Gbpusd, but for some strange reason, I don't know, the video suddenly vanished from my laptop I don't know whether maybe when I was recording it, I wasn't actually recording, or maybe I deleted it by mistake. I don't know. So since then, I haven't had the opportunity to re-record the video. So this one is like a follow-up, and also showing you guys my current position, how it is faring already. So now our monthly time frame has already told us it's an uptrend. Now our weekly time frame also is telling us that it is also in an uptrend. I remember on the monthly time frame we established that the market is trying to get to this black bar here. Then looking left again, you can also see that there is also a minor resistance here, because the market might decide to come here and sell off, thereby forming a double top. So I always give account of all these minor levels, because this market, anything can happen in this market. So for this market to get to this our monthly bar, it first needs to clear this our weekly bar. So thereby making this our weekly bar our first level target. So that's how I basically do my trading. So remember, I might also decide to hold this market all the way to here. That's why I'm a swing trader. So how did I manage to enter this trade? Let's go down to my entry time frame, which is the daily time frame. I entered. Remember, I don't trade DSY. I use DSY as an indicator. Once DSY gave me an entry reason, which I'm about to tell you what I usually see before I enter, then I go down to either Euro USD or Gbpusd to look for corresponding trades. So what do I mean by corresponding trades? If I, like now, I see that DSY is about to buy over here. So I went over to Gbpusd and analyzed, and I saw a selling opportunity and I sold. So that's how I use DSY as an indicator. So what did I see that made me to take this trade? Remember, on our weekly chart, let me draw. On our weekly chart, this was a zone here. This zone, this gray box here is a zone. So when price broke above the zone, ideally, I knew that the markets will likely come back and retest the zone. So I was waiting patiently here for a retest of this zone. And immediately the market came back and retested the zone. Then I was then waiting for a chart pattern, something like a double bottom or a break of a counter trend line for me to take my trading decision. And boom, the market came to the zone, printed a double bottom, and then closed with this very bullish candle here, and also at the same time breaking this counter trend line. So that triggered my entry. So immediately I remember, this is my first level target here. Then my second level target is all the way to this top here. So this is what I saw basically that made me to know that DSY is about to gain strength. Then when I knew that DSY is about to be strong, then I went over to Gbpusd, because it's Gbpusd that I traded the trade. So let's use a cleaner chart, because I don't want to delete anything here. Let's pull up another broadcast chart. Let's use FSCM. So we'll head over to the monthly time frame first, because I like to first know the main trend and the current trend of the market. I like to first know what the market is about doing before I take any of my decision. So looking at this monthly time frame, what can we see here? Looking at this monthly time frame, we can see a clear case scenario of higher highs, lower low, higher high, lower low, equal low. Then came back here, printed a higher high, lower low, higher high, equal lows. Then at the same time forming a zone here. Don't know why my This my laptop is acting out. And the same time forming a zone here. As you can see, the market came back here, touched it, it bought, came back again, bought, came back again, bought very hard, came back again. This level couldn't hold it again. It broke below the level. And should I say currently it is retesting on the level? Yeah. And at the process, it is also forming a double top. Remember, in the case of the DSY, it was forming a double bottom for buys. Then for Gbpusd, is now forming a double top. And also on a higher time frame, close to a minor level. This level was drawn on the weekly chart. Don't worry, when we go to the weekly chart, you will know and understand how this level came about. So now our main trend has been established as a downtrend. Then we go down to our weekly time frame to know our current trend. So coming over to the weekly time frame, as you can see, this is the level I was telling you about that I drew on the weekly time frame. As you can see, markets came all the way here. Well, let me use a rectangular bar so that I can draw everything properly. I can accommodate all the wicks and troughs. So this is it. As you can see, don't worry, I'll make another video on how to draw my support and resistance levels, because I know some of you might be a little bit confused. So as you can see, the market came all the way here, sold off, broke above it, retested, and boom, it bought. Then came back again, broke below it, retested and sold. Came back a little bit, and currently it played around here, and then it came back here to this our zone here, and currently it has formed a triple top. This is the first top here, this is the second top, and this is the third top. And also notice the candle wicks rejection on the third leg. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks of candle accumulation and candle rejection. So, and you know, I used to one of my entry reasons also is candle accumulation and candle rejection. So this is what I saw, and also in confluence with our monthly time frame that was forming a double top. So our weekly time frame is also forming a triple top, which is also on a major level on a weekly time frame. That is also confirming for some sales. So our main trend is pointing towards the downside. Our current trend is also pointing towards the downside, in confirmation with what DSY was also saying. Then what did I see that made me to take this trade on Gbpusd? I am currently on this trade. Maybe towards the end of this video, I will show you guys. So coming over to the daily time frame, remember I used candle accumulation and candle rejection for my entries. So the market came all the way here and played around. Then I was also watching DSY to know when DSY was fully ready for some buys. Let's go and check the date. DSY left this very bullish candle on 7th June 2024. Then as I saw the same bearish candle close on 7th June here, that I have like 3 entries on this Gbpusd. I entered one position here and I kept my stop loss above here because I suspected that there might be a stop hunt. So as markets came, bought small and grabbed liquidity over here and started printing these bearish candles, I entered another position here. Then I moved all my stop losses both for the first entry and the second entry here. Then my first level target will be this 100% retracement. Then my overall TP will be this major monthly zone here. So that is it on my entries. Currently I am in a little bit profit. I drew this black bar here because here markets is looking like a support, because of this small consolidation here. So markets might come down here and decide to use here as a support. So that's why I drew that to be aware of that zone. So that's it. Thank you guys for sticking around to the end of the video. Make sure to subscribe because more videos are incoming. Thank you and have a nice day.